Details were broadcast as it happened. For many, it was the end of an era. By 1974, this was the state of things. The ferries had stopped, partly due to the silting up of the river channel. The ferry passenger numbers speak for themselves. Mid-1950s, 3 million passengers. Mid-1960s, 2 million. Early 1970s, only 200,000. The Tivoli Theatre was a sad sight. At one time, the open-air balcony held Reese's Cafe, offering afternoon tea with a view of the piers and ships. There were many reminders of the past. Even the sand disappeared. An attempt by Fortes to keep the promenade pier viable was doomed to failure in 1971 with the closing of the ferry. It finally closed in 1972 and, after much protest and a public inquiry in 1977, was demolished in 1978.
Come along, boys. Come and make eyes at me down at the old wooden bush. Come, have some port wine, meet me down at the old wooden bush.
Worse was to come in a ferocious storm in 1991. The famous open-air pool was destroyed beyond repair, leaving just memories of times past. In the 1990s, Merseyside Development Corporation spent millions of pounds improving the infrastructure in the promenade area and in Victoria Road. Today, a joint public and private sector organisation, New Wallasey Generation, has been established to help revitalise New Brighton and attract investment. Howard Mortimer of Wirral Borough Council.
We recognise in Wirral Borough Council that New Brighton still retains, it still has the potential to be a leisure destination again. And therefore, we have listened to what the private sector is saying about the type of development that they think may be possible. And what they're saying very strongly is clearly it has to be driven by market factors. It has to be commercially viable. And we await with great interest the outcome to their debate on that particular matter. Grant regimes exist within the public sector to encourage this process, the process of investment, in this instance in New Brighton. And for example, European funding through the Objective 1 programme could be targeted for this type of investment, and there are other possibilities as well. In 1999, to encourage people to come and sample New Brighton again, and to see how things were beginning to improve, the New Wallasey initiative instigated a series of events and programmes to attract people here and come and see for themselves. We believe that's been very successful, as this piece of film will show.
This, then, is the story of New Brighton. What will the future bring? Will there be a leisure dome? Will the ferry return? Perhaps in future years we will see a revitalised New Brighton.